Hey guys, Dale here, back with more RimWorld, the Conclave, and we had a site stealer show up. So it's the evening after we kind of dealt with all this stuff, so I re-restricted these guys back to kind of like the indoor area because it did shriek when we downed it. These guys, they are working on the surface. They're doing a little bit of mining. We're going to let them sleep in their beds. We'll let them recreate, and then first thing in the morning, we will head back down. You can see that we used all of our gravlite panels that we got, like 200 and whatever of them, to build various structures. So we got all these workbenches going. We got our hospital bed. We got our grav ship capacitor. We have most of our aggro cells set up and turned off. We are very deficient on power, so we could throw a couple more of these guys down. One would probably be sufficient. That being said, we need gravlite panels for it, so that's not going to be happening very soon. Well, everyone is in a much better mood, so we're going to head down. Oh my god, it's so dark. Let's grab Freak to turn the lights on. Which way do we want to head? No more doors that way. I guess let's check out these doors. Oh, this went a strange way. Oh, you're going down through here? Okay. Well, this door has some damage on it, so I assume that we're gonna encounter a lot of shamblers here. A shambler. Oh, an explosive one. Can we open any of these things? No. Okay. And then why don't you go there and you guys back here. Freak, getting the lights turned on for a little bit. Okay, this one has a lot of damage. Okay. That actually revealed quite a bit. It feels silly saying revealed quite a bit when we can see, like, nothing. Okay, we got more flares. Ooh, these guys must have busted through a door somewhere. Make sure. Tough, tender skin, timeless. Have you kicked on the engine? Okay, and then go here. I guess let's check this out. Door here. There's not much stuff to open. Okay. Focus. Force this door open. Oh, these guys are gonna get back up. Fine. That door, that door. Two of those doors have damage on them. Okay, focus. Venomous. Okay, not worried about these guys. Go there. And then you guys here. Well, I guess right there. military pallets. Focus. Go ahead and open those. Can we see doors? Is this a door? It's a door. Okay, a bunch of military coats. I assume that that's going to be the same. It kind of looks like it. I don't know how well you guys can see this. I'm sure it's going to be terrible to watch this section. It's like a bunch of packaged survival meals. Go ahead and open those. Okay, so if we go through here, we can go there. If you guys stand here. Oh, Giuseppe, I wanted you to open all this stuff up. Okay. Is this running? Output 1,000 watts. Yeah, it's just like the power grid is real shiesty. Okay, nothing in here. Oh, there's a military box. Okay, why don't you go there and then you guys catch up to him. Pellets. Okay, I don't see anything in here. What is that? Basic car parts. Okay, go there. And let's go here. Oh, a lot more medicine. Oh, another burnout engine. Let's have Freak. Oh, maybe it's like different engines for lighting up different parts of the base. Focus there, here. Giuseppe, you're still opening more crates. Okay, the most exciting thing that we've had so far has just been like this medicine. Lucien, let's switch you to your assault rifle and let's get you backing up out of here. Hold that open and then get you here and we'll hold that open. Okay. Seppi, why don't you open that? You can open all this stuff up. I think most of this, like, we're just gonna sell this and we're gonna go trade with that faction. Hopefully they have plasteel. Advanced car parts. Okay, well, I think I'll continue exploring this. I think you guys kind of like get the point, and it's so dark, and I'm really sorry about that. I'll come back if we find any amazing. Well, we got the quest complete notification for this vault, and I think it's because we found this room. So, study ancient plans. I assume that that gives us some kind of quest, and then we also found mysterious weapons crate, so we'll take a look at that. Why don't you force that door open? You can come over here. This turned on a light up there. It didn't really turn on much else, so we'll have you come join us. Oh. Okay. We got a poor ancient machine pistol. Was like excited for a second about some loot. It's nothing. There are at least... Oh, there are probably a ton of shamblers in here. Oh, this is gonna be ugly. Okay, so we'll hang around for this part, but I would imagine the rest of this is pretty thinned out. Suppy, you're opening car parts. We got components. I'll take components. Can you open that? Are you able to get into that room? Oh, that's the room that we started in. I just didn't realize that those were pallets we could interact with. When you're done, okay. Redacted installation. Okay. Jump to ancient silo. So we found another silo down here in the desert. Let's crack this open and see what's in it. It's a crazy amount. Death pit? Fill in the death pit. A sealed containment pit lined with ancient restraints. Faint trails of dead life dust seep from the cracks, and something inside constantly shifts, pushing, scraping, trying to crawl free. So these vaults were meant to, like, secure humanity's life, and we have something in it called a death pit, spitting dead life dust out. There's 17 shamblers in there. The door has 500 health. We don't have to go in there. We don't have to go in there. They're hitting the walls. Okay, that's fine. Okay, well, I'll keep an eye on that. Well, we found another ancient desk, gave us another quest. Nico is on a sad wander of some sort. We also found another one of these. And I assume, with all the banging that's coming here, I assume there's another one there. So I think it's just time to, like, load up and exit the silo. We'll kill this shambler, and then we're gonna get out of here. Come on. Piggy, no extra genes. Can you... No, I don't want to arrest her. Okay, you guys are good. Exit silo. We're gonna leave... Who are we gonna leave? We're gonna leave Focus down here until Nietzsche is, like, done with whatever her thing... Oh, okay, there was, like, a lot more stuff down here than I thought there was. I just, like, can't see any of it. We'll sell tons of this stuff. I don't care about the Hemogen or the crappy weapon, but we'll take it and we'll sell it. So we'll accept that, and then I'll just make sure that I keep an eye on these walls and doors with these death pits in them. Okay, we're out of there. We do have one more thing to check, and we're waiting on Zoe to finish her mental break. We have an ancient danger up here. Back on this map, our proximity detector has been firing. We just had a round of sight stealers, but another one howled. So I guess we will take them on. Billy, not too many. Sight stealer revealed. I don't know why it didn't say revealed when these guys revealed themselves. Special, like, alpha sight stealer. Pocket sand. And this is still detecting invisible creatures. There are a lot of them this time. Do we have someone set to butcher? We're gonna set you butchering, because we'll turn all of that into chem fuel, into astro fuel. Okay, I think they're fine. Let's go ahead and have you deconstruct that. Focus, you stand here. Okay, mechanoids, burner mechanoids. We're gonna back up. Oh, Ichi. Okay. Get some range on them and start shooting in there. Oh, we're getting some nice shots. I assume that's Creek with his crazy mark weapon. Oh, you guys are going to the water. Okay, why don't we just, like, hop right here. Okay, let's put these fires out. Any of these guys worth it? Oh, you're a high mate. No one will be a replacement for Christina. Healthy haggler. Raid price improvement. Oh, double passion and crafting. You could get there. Health. Okay, Lucien, why don't you go ahead and tend to Hilda? We'll potentially bring her back. Fire out up there. You can put fires out here. Here. Okay, bio. Good fighter. Chemical fascination. Hard worker. Body moderate. Jealous. No thanks. Okay, you guys are free to go. You guys are free to go. We're gonna deconstruct those. Okay, then why don't you open that? Anything good? Psychic Shock Lance is decent. Okay, we'll get all this stuff hauled in. For Hilda, do we have a spot where we can stick you? I guess we could just stick you in the med bay for now. Health, you're fine. Go ahead and capture her. Okay, so what I'm thinking, we have 8, we have 11, we have beds for 12. So Hilda would make 13 and... wrong. Chun would make 14, but we're sending 2 of them up in this ship. So we'll have 2 in this ship, we'll have 12 back in this ship. That's not bad. Next stop, we will... Oh man, caravanning's gonna be rough without animals, I guess. We'll park somewhere not too close to here so we don't bother them. And then we'll caravan over, we'll sell what we can, we'll see how much plasteel we can get back. We do have some injured mechanoids on our home map, so I'm just gonna send Lucien home. Here. Bar skip. It should, like everyone else, just like stay away from him. And that way he can like end all these mechanoids, help out with the base, all that fun stuff. Everyone is unrestricted. We're gonna unforbid things. Unforbid, and then any live site stealers? We have 2. We'll finish them off. We have the allow tool, and we turned on the finish job, and so our melee folks, Chili and Focus, that's their top priority, so they'll come smash these guys up. Well, us not being able to trade with any orbital traders because we kidnapped Holly is making things, I think, pretty difficult. We were having like orbital traders constantly, so I think what we need to do is we probably need to destroy some faction bases. We're gonna try it with our grav ship. We're gonna confirm. We're not gonna bring our mechs. We'll bring everyone except Creek because you're gonna be taking care of prisoners and recruiting them. And let's go ahead and begin. Okay, you guys are all good, so I'm gonna unrestrict the mechs again. And it's hilarious to me that they're just getting on like that last tile huddled together. Go ahead and say okay. And then the other thing that we need to do, we need grab panels, and for that we need orbital traders or more missions, and I think orbital traders will get us there faster. If we take out all 3 of these Clan Savarok colonies, I think that'll get us to neutral, right? Like, we should get like 20 each, so we'll be at like -3. So hopefully that means that we're not hostile with them anymore. Okay, going for the landing. And this should be pretty much a non-event. They're tribal. We're landing a ship on their tile. We have shields. Move the landing zone like right there. And we have a couple. We have assault rifles, charge rifles, and like antimatter sniper rifle. How many of there are? 14 that we can see, probably more inside. Crew Euphoria. It was so smooth that it left the crew in high spirits, laughter, and celebration. That's nice. Attacks beginning. How long do we have to hang here? We're here for 11 hours. Okay. Focus in Chile. You guys just up front a little bit. Let's check our shield. Okay. Get closer. Lucien, why don't you skip some people right to melee? Okay. They are fleeing. We will back off and let them flee. I don't want them spitting any fire at us. Base destroyed. Relations. Perfect. Close. And I just want to double check here. Oh, okay. That feels like, oh, it went up 25, not just 20. I guess let's claim their doors. We'll see if they have anything worth looting. Focus, you can start here. Chile, you can start there. The rest of you guys can go. Oh, we killed their faction leader. Actually, if I hit backspace, the new Great Chief is Sarat. So, sorry, Ito. Okay, so here, here, and here. Why don't you check out here, here. And then we'll see who can get to that other building afterwards. Okay, you were very quick. Got onions. Onions and pemmican. Nothing to write home about. Unforbid all the things. And then we will take another one out in a bit. So we get, I don't know how this works with like the vassalization stuff. I don't know if it'll work right with us landing a grav ship there, but we'll take off. We'll see what it says. Okay, we are taking off to the next settlement. Let's take a look and see what happens. We're leaving the map. We didn't leave anyone behind, so it should ask us if we want to keep the map. I don't know if it will also ask us. Okay, so we'll discard. Vassalize, do not vassalize. Let's vassalize it. Okay, interesting. So they keep their faction icon. This contested territory will be contested against these guys, right? Is that what's going on here? I don't know why. No, this is contested territory because of my vassal here. Vassalage. Open the vassalage stack and purchase options for this outpost's original faction. Okay. Combat power times 10 plus average equipment. Vassalage points 0. Okay, so we earn points, and then we could potentially, like, recruit people or get items. Buy. Okay. Interesting. We'll have a look at that, I guess, after we earn some points. I don't know how we earn points or if it's just, like, passive or something. But we've had this island on the map. We actually have, like, land on the map. We'll have, like, a nice bay. That being said, could we then maybe settle over our territory? Could we take this compacted machinery? This is the one we were looking at with compacted plasteel. We need plasteel. No, we'll still do our space station over the Empire. Okay, we have landed once again. Take up position in our shielded area. We'll hold you guys back unless we need to send you in. Okay, and then we'll check this out. We'll grab whatever pathetic loot they might have, and we will hit one more up. Well, these guys actually had a good amount of silver on the map. 1, 2, 3, 4 piles of it. 1,700? That's crazy. Feel that like that makes up for the last one. Okay. Faction relationships. We are still hostile, but we'll take that down to like -7, and hopefully that moves us to neutral. If we need to take out more. Oh no, we're friendly with those tribals. We could come up here and get rid of these pirates and not vassalize it, and then that would make this less contested. At least this part of it would be less contested. Okay, it feels a little mean picking on Clan Sav this way, but grab that so we can see our shields. We'll grab you guys, line you up like right on it. Oh, you guys were in the doorway. This is just kind of like a secondary territory for Clan Savarok. Their primary territory is right here, feuding with the Empire. So that is interesting. We got a lot more of our color on the map, which is pretty cool. Okay. This is probably what it felt like when those Ultratech factions came knocking at our door. Thankfully, Randy saved us with a bunch of lynxes. Okay, you guys want to go in? You're gonna get flame brain, but you guys haven't had any fun. Okay, moment of truth. Still hostile. Destroyed. This is hostile. They will raid you until we rise above 0. Okay, so we do need to take some pirates out. Okay, you guys are free to go. Focus. We'll have you check the base out. Nothing too exciting. We got a bit more silver and I guess some free food. These guys, their farm is interesting. So they're growing pears and they're growing almonds. And wait, what is this? Cassava. Cassava, almonds, and pears. Delicious. Okay, and towards kind of the edge of our range, we got this pirate faction base up here. We will destroy it. We will not vassalize it. And kind of cool to see our color on the map. I'm very, very excited about that. We'll probably take a couple jumps to get home because we'll do this quest site and then we'll head back home where these guys have been hard at work, or Creek has been hard at work trying to recruit these guys. They're fully converted. You got 5.5 resistance, so we've almost got Hilda. And then Chun started with like 37 resistance, so he's going to be a little while. Okay, here we go. One more time. shields. Let's grab you guys. And we'll stand like right at the edge of our shields just so that they don't try and walk into it. Is mostly what I'm thinking about there. Here. Oh, that is crazy. Yes, that makes sense, because we've had mechanoids like shoot beam repeaters and fire and stuff through us. Our beam repeater works through these drop shields. Uh, 16 seconds left. I guess we have some targets right here we're working on. Couple turrets, so let's just like take those out real quick. Claim these doors. You can start looking for this stuff. I see a turret over there as well now. Okay, you guys come down here, and then I'll have you take this last turret out. Oh, nice. Stacks of gold. You guys are free to go. We will unforbid the things. How much gold? 174. That's wild. Okay. What else do you guys have? Just some meals. One last little room. Nothing too exciting there. Orders. Unforbid. Base destroyed. Okay, if we check faction relationships, we're allies with the Freeholders. We've been doing some trading with them. We're allied with the Name Ones, but obviously not as allied, not as deeply bonded as we are with the Freeholders. We're allied with the Janella tribe as well. And we almost went not hostile with the Reavers. I do want to have factions that are hostile to us because I don't want to just get raided by the Empire and by the Reclaimers. That does not sound fun at all. Savrak is still on the map, and then we also have the Neanderthals and more pirates. We can start making our way towards home in 6 hours. We'll head straight... Oh, wait, where'd that quest site go? Oh, I wonder if that quest site was like, get in a ship, and we never got in the ship. Because we just have been flying around, distracted. Oops, no big deal. Okay, we are launching once again. This time we're going to leave this one, so we'll click OK. We'll discard the map, and then we won't vassalize this one. And we'll kind of see what that does. Yeah, we need a new shape for our ship. Discard. Do not vassalize. So this is all marked as contested territory. I wonder if we like save and reload, if that will like update, because I don't think it should be that contested, right? We took a faction base out. So these guys obviously got all that stuff, but it's strange that this would remain contested. I know, like, like if this were the real world and just like a country got wiped off the face of the map or something, it would probably take a little while before like new borders and stuff were reestablished. But we'll do like a little save reload and we'll see what's going on. Okay, yeah, no real change after a save and reload. Just a giant spot of contested lands here. This looks crazy because, when we land our grab ship, it claims some territory, but that is pretty cool looking. Just one more hop and then we'll be home. I think we'll hopefully start getting traders, orbital traders, at the frequency that we were getting them before, and we can kind of get some grav panels that way. We'll see if a quest pops up. I know that there's one in orbit somewhere. Some station for us to go and check out uh, in order to get a grav core. I don't need a grav core. I just want to buy some panels. Or we could start making them. How much plasteel did we end up getting? We ended up buying like 700. We've used a lot of it. We have like 200 left, so I don't think we're going to be pumping out tons and tons of grav panels, even if we get the grav. Even if we get the vac stone. That being said, if we go here to get the vac stone, we'll also be getting some plasteel. So maybe we just make that our top priority for tomorrow. I mean, the ship, you know, has some repairs that need to be made for it, but it's ready. It's ready as soon as we get the mechs finished for it. We should be able to do. So I'll try and focus on that in between episodes. Tomorrow we'll get into space for the first time. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. As always, until next time, have a good one. Bye.